It started.
I want to thank you to the Ortega Branch Library for letting us host this event at the community room. My name's Arthur Tom, and I'm running for Supervisor of the Sunset and Parkside to bring my decades of experience as a community leader and City Commissioner representing our neighborhood at City Hall. One of the main issues of my campaign is public safety. I am running to keep the Sunset safe for families living and working in the district. While there has been a decline in crime overall since this year in the Sunset, property crime is still very high and needs to be addressed seriously. Over the past decade, we have seen a quick uptick in our crime in this neighborhood, which mainly consists of seniors and young families. For instance, in our block, an elderly woman was bound and gagged and her home ransacked and things were stolen. Our car has been broken into twice, once to steal my daughter's backpack and another time to steal our remote control. Then they opened our garage door when we were home and fortunately they ran away. Families around the district have also experienced car break-ins, package theft, and home break-ins, and that has increased 25% since last year. Many residents are also irritated at the RVs that would camp out along Sunset Boulevard for weeks on end. Crime prevention often starts with being aware of the bad actors like these and taking preventative action. I founded a Safe Neighborhood Watch Group to raise awareness over public safety, and we held regular meetings at the Sunset Ministry. We have successfully closed down a neighborhood brothel. At first, there were some people that were hanging out outside, smoking, parking extra cars in the neighborhood, and no one knew what to do about it. So no one person could do anything. But when we formed a neighborhood group and had power in numbers, we were able to close that place down that was suspected of human trafficking. Over the course of my campaign, I have consulted with law enforcement officers and leaders, including former Chief of Police Tony Ribera and retired Captain Greg Corrales, over such issues and family services who have witnessed and experienced declining public safety firsthand. I have a three-point plan to improve public safety in the Sunset and Parkside. First is full police staffing. Second, multilingual officers on foot patrols. And third, more community policing solutions. My first objective is to make sure our police force is fully staffed and we have the resources required to do their job most effectively. This will allow us to address our city's epidemic of property crime and car break-ins. Last year, 30,000 break-ins were reported, and only 1.6 of these crimes resulted in arrests. This will require upgrading police vehicles and providing equipment. A second component is to hire multilingual police officers when deploying foot patrols. Currently, at Taravel Station, we have 85 officers with 48.8% are Asian, but we only have 6 Cantonese-speaking and 2 Mandarin-speaking officers. When hiring more officers, we need to account for these language barriers to reflect the neighborhoods which they serve. The third point is to encourage community-based policing, and that means working with the community groups, neighborhood safe groups, and sharing security camera surveillance and consulting with Sunset residents through regular meetings at the Taravel Station. These solutions for improving public safety are not just a talking point. I have been personally engaged in neighborhood improvement projects around public safety over the past 15 years. And I would like to take my experience into account when crafting these solutions. Our neighborhood has historically been regarded as a safe family neighborhood, and we want to keep it that way. Now I would like to pass on a word to the former Chief of Police, Tony Ribera.
Well, with the three-point plan that Art talked about is certainly something that I embrace, but without full staffing, we're gonna fall short. That has to be the #1 priority. Unfortunately, in City Hall, we do not have the support that we need for full staffing, for tasers, and for continuity of the district captains. I think when we talk about it, it becomes an issue of priorities. Well, I think here in the Taravel, public safety is a priority. We have way too much property crime out here, and I think the citizens are getting pretty upset. We also are the biggest geographical area in the city, and our vehicle fleet is not what it should be, and we need more specialized unit. The motorcycle officers are understaffed. The mounted officers are understaffed. I mentioned continuity of the captains. I'll turn that over to Greg Corrales to talk a little bit about that.
Well, certainly it's very important in the community policing philosophy to keep the district station captain in that district for an extended period of time. Who better to know the community, the needs of the community, than the district station captain? Additionally, I'd just like to say I'm a Sunset resident, and having spent 45 years in the San Francisco Police Department, I know what is good in this district, and that's our town.
I think Art brings strong leadership. That's what we want, that's what we need. Not only strong leadership in the Sunset, but strong leadership to the Board of Supervisors and holding our politicians accountable.
Thank you.